Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So, the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have announced the next 2 units that will be a part of this, I guess, kind of Dragon Ball Saga campaign that we're kind of in right now. But obviously these would be the next 2 units before we get to the anniversary. But either way, the next 2 units that we'll be getting are none other than Sparking Jackie Chun, which I was not expecting at all, which is literally just Master Roshi, but still pretty cool. And then, of course, LF Kid Goku, who, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really excited for both of these guys. But I did record my reaction, check that out first, and then we'll break down what Kid Goku can do. Here we go, bro. Let's see this heat. Dragon Ball Saga. Wait, Jackie Chun? Okay, wait, that's cool. It's Master Roshi, yeah, but it's Jackie Chun. That's that GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I'm with it. I'm with it. Jackie Chun, bro. I should think this is like the first like appearance for him in Legends. So not bad. I'll take it. That's him, bro. Yes, sir. Go ahead, show him. Yup. LF Kid Goku. Yes, sir. All right, show us that heat. Like, oh man, this unit gotta be amazing, bro. It's time. All right. Oh, bending it. Gone. It's time, bro. Okay, combo him. Gone. Okay. Do your thing, Goku. Yes, sir. It's the only thing that can be his LF. It just makes sense. Like he should have had that LF so long ago. I'm just happy he has it now. No complaints. Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Jackie Chun and LF Kid Goku. Yeah, I'm with it. Let's get it. Again, I'm happy that the Dragon Ball tag is getting a buff because I've said for so long now, this tag is poorly represented in the game. There just wasn't that many sparking units for this tag, and now we're finally starting to get some units on this tag again. So I'm personally happy, but either way, let's break down what LFK Goku can do. So again, we're gonna skip all the yellow stuff because that's just the synopsis. I really want to break everything down, and also remember that this is gonna be breaking down his kit with the new like worded style, so it's gonna be slightly different than what we're accustomed to, but hopefully the points will still get across. Anyway, we have LF Kid Goku. He's a yellow unit, which is pretty solid in this meta right now. His tags are Sun Family, Saiyan, Kids, Dragon Ball, and Weapon Wielder. And of course, his episode is Dragon Ball Saga. Now, Z abilities. Z ability 1, if tag Dragon Ball, base strike attack plus 22%, base strike defense plus 22%. Z ability 2, if tag Dragon Ball, tag Saiyan, or tag Weapon Wielder, base strike attack plus 26%, base strike defense plus 26%. Z ability 3, if tag Dragon Ball, tag Saiyan, or tag Weapon Wielder, base strike attack plus 30%, base strike defense plus 30%. And of course it says if tag Dragon Ball, base blast defense plus 15%. So you get that extra bit of defense if you're just running Dragon Ball just in general. And then Z ability 4, if tag Dragon Ball, tag Saiyan, or tag Weapon Wielder, base strike attack plus 38%, base strike defense plus 38%, if tag Dragon Ball, base blast defense plus 18%. So those are the Z abilities. From what it sounds like, obviously you have options. You can run them on Saiyan, you can run them on Weapon Wielder if you really want to, but it really does seem like they want you to focus this unit on Dragon Ball because you get those extra defenses. So again, obviously up to you guys how however you want to use them, but personally speaking, I'm going to try to use them on Dragon Ball. Now we have strike arts. Strike on hit, all cars, all arts cost -2. 10 counts. Okay, cool. Blast armor when charging forward, so that's good. He has blast armor on strike. Blast. Just blast impacts. That's it, just normal blast. Moving on. Special move. That's the all part. Massive damage impact on activation. Draw 1 card. Special move damage plus 30%, 3 counts, uncancelable 1 time. Special move damage plus 30%, 3 counts. Okay. On hit. Sub counts on switch -5, non-stacking. Effect resets on switch. So again, land it if you can. Deals massive damage. That's pretty much it. Like you have the first time where you get like that extra 30% on top of just the natural 30%, so pretty much 60. But then after that, well, actually no, because it says the effects reset after switch. So if you swap him out and then bring him back in, you should get that effect again. But if he's still in the battle and then you use it again, you're just gonna get 30%. But still, it's gonna deal a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure this has to be like Kamehameha or something, because I don't see anything about blast armor, so pretty sure it's just gonna be Kamehameha. Now, his special skill. Draw one card, health plus 15%, ki plus 50, vanishing gauge plus 100% 3 times, nullifies special cover changes 5 counts, and protect ki 5 counts. That's actually really freaking good. Again, getting a card alongside ki is always gonna be a good thing. Plus, it's ki plus 50, so that means any card in the game you can use with this unit. It shouldn't be a problem. Plus, you get to restore health. Plus, you get your vanishing gauge back, which is always gonna be important. Yes, it's up to 3 times, but if you're in a perilous situation where he's in, your opponent's about to use Rising Rush, and you gotta vanish, and you can't either swap out or he's last man standing or whatever the case may be, pop your special skill, and then you get your vanish back, and if they use Rush, get out the way. So that's good. And of course, protecting your ki is good because there's too many units in the game that just cripple ki. It's just really, really annoying. And of course, nullifying cover change is always gonna be a good thing. Now, his ultimate, massive damage, impact. On activation, ultimate damage plus 50%, 3 counts. Penetrate endurance. Remember, they don't call it nullify endurance. It's now penetrate endurance, but it's just the same thing, just different wording. 3 counts. Also, if there is a defeated battle member, ultimate damage plus 30%, 3 counts. So he has pretty much last man standing buffs. So if he's last man standing and he pops his main ability and you're wide open, it's gonna hit hard. It's going to hit hard. On hit, destroy entire enemy hand. Blast armor when charging forward. Okay, not bad. Just tons of damage buffs that you get when you utilize this ult, especially if you have a defeated battle member. So you kind of don't want to use it unless, one, your opponent is last man standing, they're about to die, and you're guaranteed to land the hit, and it's gonna either nullify their endurance or their endurance has already been activated or whatever. You're just guaranteed to wipe them out. Or if you know it's gonna deal massive damage, if one of your units ends up getting knocked out, then you might want to start going after, using your ultimate attack. Now, the abilities. Main ability, draw ultimate arts next. Health plus 30%, ki plus 50, cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Thank the Lord. All enemy strike blast special move arts cost plus 20, 10 counts. Requirement, 25 timer counts elapsed. Okay, so the reason why I'm so happy that he nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions is because literally the Daima tag, we have Do and Ku. And you know how annoying both of them are in this meta right now because they hit you with darn near everything. It's just insufferable. So if you pop your main ability with Kid Goku, you nullify all of that. So all those like nonsense that they throw on you, they're all gone. So that's good. Then of course, again, it's a main ability. You get health, you get ki. You raise your opponent's arts cost, which is great. But it's only up to special moves. So if they have a special skill, it's gonna cost the same. And again, with characters that have AoE special skills, characters that use their special skill where it can lead into a combo or they just get ki in general, like there might be ways to get around that. But still, for the most part, it's not too bad because you should still be able to stop your opponents for the most part when it comes down to comboing. So not bad. Now we have the starter ability. Remember, this is, something brand new, but still just extra details. Unique gauge plus 30%. Damage, whoa, plus 270%. Wow, okay. Damage guard plus 150%. Ki recovery plus 50%. Draw speed plus 1. Strike blast arts cost minus 5. When there is at least one other tag Dragon Ball ally battle member. Damage plus 20%, damage guard plus 10%, all uncancelable. So that just further solidifies you want to run him on Dragon Ball. Again, that damage buff is good. The damage guard percentage is solid. You get +1 with your arts card draw speed. Your strike and blast arts costs are down by 5 by default, which is good. The unique gauge plus 30%, we still don't know what it does yet, but just in a general retrospect, being able to fill your unique gauge is always a good thing. So just nothing like this. This is solid. This is solid. Now, unique abilities. On battlefield entry, draw one card if hand has 3 or fewer. health plus 10%, ki plus 20, nullify special cover changes 5 counts, Dragon Balls plus 1 time, enemy draw speed -1 10 counts. Okay, so that's just entering the battlefield. Not bad, not bad. You know, you get a card, you get ki. It's 20, so if you don't have enough, then you might be able to just use like strike arts or maybe a special skill or something. But you know, you come in, you get some ki, you get a card, which is not bad. You get health, nullify cover change, which is good. You get a Dragon Ball, which happens 1 time, not bad. And you knock down your opponent's card draw speed by 1, so not bad, not bad. On strike arts or on strike blast arts use when there is a defeated battle member, plus 10 or ki plus 10, strike damage plus 20%, 10 counts, draw speed plus 1, uncancelable 1 time. Again, this unit's gonna have last man standing buffs. Like if this unit has endurance, that's gonna be the cherry on top. That'll be crazy. When on battlefield, an enemy uses special move ultimate awaken arts. Health plus 15%, 3 times. Enemy arts cost plus 10, 10 counts. Enemy special move ultimate awakened arts power minus 50%, 3 counts. All enemy sub counts plus 5, 3 times. Okay, so it's, yeah, when on battlefield, an enemy uses special move ultimate. Okay, yeah. So you cripple their ult, you raise their arts cost, you get health, which is good, so it'll help you with a bit more survivability, and you raise their sub count, so they can't just swap out immediately. Not bad. When hit by enemy arts, damage plus 30%, 10 counts. Enemy ki minus 35, 1 time. Activations reset on switch. So that should help a little bit when it comes down to ending combos, but there are ways to get around that, right? Again, special skills that give you a ton of ki and allow you to continue, you know, your combo kind of mitigate this, apart from the damage buff that you will get. But yeah, the minus 35 ki, I see the vision, but there's definitely ways to get around that. That's not really, in this current meta anyway, gonna be the biggest thing, unless like you know for a fact your opponent just has like the wrong cards or whatever the case may be. And then let's see, when health is reduced to 0 by enemy attack 1 time, activate Indestructible. Oh, thank the Lord, that's even better. Okay, so I was gonna say like this unit would be really good if he had endurance. He has something better. He has Indestructible, which means that if it activates, so long as you continue to get comboed, guess what? You're not gonna die. Now, again, there are ways to like cheese Indestructible, but still, it gives the Dragon Ball tag an extra bit of survivability, because I believe the green sparking Goku gets endurance if Rising Rush is activated. I don't remember that specifically. The unit's mad old, but this new unit gives them a modern defensive ability, which is good, because that was one of the biggest things, in my opinion, that the Dragon Ball tag was seriously lacking. Now they have it. I'm totally fine with that. Unique gauge charge rate plus 100% uncancelable. Cancel attribute downgrades, abnormal conditions. Nullify attribute downgrades, abnormal conditions, 15 counts. Destroy entire enemy hand, enemy ki minus 50. That's actually really, really good. So if they activate Indestructible, pretty much all abnormal conditions like paralysis, poison, all that stuff gone. Obviously Indestructible is active, so you won't die. Your unique gauge gets fully charged, and you destroy your entire enemy's hand. So they would either have to pop their main ability, swap to a different character, or whatever the case may be, and you cripple their ki. So even if they do, there's no guarantee that they'll be able to combo. So there's that. After Indestructible ends, health plus 50%, nullify element disadvantages, 10 counts. That's good. So he's a yellow unit, it'll give you some semblance of being able to fight or survive against red units. Now we have special cover change. Effective against strike arts, comboable into special move arts. Just strike cover, special move. It's pretty simplistic. And then finally, unique gauge. Attack type. When unique gauge becomes full, draw up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer. Health plus 20%, ki plus 50, damage plus 40%, uncancelable. Nullify special cover changes, 5 counts. Protect hand, 15 counts. Charges slightly each time a card is used. Consumed entirely when Indestructible activates. Okay, so yeah, because it says it's consumed entirely when Indestructible activates, so you can only use it once, I'm assuming. Well, okay, this is something where like the yellow part actually makes sense to get a bit more clarity. It says activating Indestructible will allow you to charge the gauge again, which means you can get a total of plus 80% to damage inflicted. Okay, so yeah, you can only use his gauge twice. So with this unit, you're gonna want to combo up until the point where his gauge is full, And then you do get buffs from it being full, but then when Indestructible activates, then, you know, you get the buffs from obviously Indestructible activating, but then you can charge it up again and then get that extra 40% on top of the initial 40% that you already got, getting you up to 80% for your damage inflicted on top of all the other damage buffs that you already have. So this unit should actually be hitting pretty freaking hard. Like, I'm just happy that Dragon Ball is just getting more representation in the game. Yes, Kid Goku has already been in the game before, but it's nice knowing that they're getting a unit that has modern abilities, especially Indestructible. I'm really curious to see how that's going to work in this current meta, and if it's good enough to keep the diamond tag in check, even if just for a little bit. But I'm excited to see what these guys can do. I do want to know what you guys think about the brand new LF Kid Goku, as well as Jackie Chun, in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.